Variables and expressions. May help us to know what a variable is based on your experience. What is a variable? Raven. Okay, a letter that takes the place of a number / a value. Give me an example of a variable. Give me an example of a variable. Sarah. A. Great. Another example of a variable. Shauna. P. Or any other of the 24 letters that are out there. Why is it called a variable? It's called a variable. Raven. Yeah, sure. The letter may vary, and the value for each letter is going to vary. You know, A doesn't always mean 1. B doesn't always mean 2. Okay? It varies depending on the situation, and a lot of the time, depending on where it is within an algebraic expression. What is an algebraic expression? It's an algebraic expression, Sarah? Yeah. Math expression with one or more variables. A plus 2. C divided by 9. Could be an example of an algebraic expression. Okay. How would that differ from a numerical expression? How would that differ from a numerical expression? Algebraic expression has a variable. Numerical expression?
Only numbers.
Only numbers. Awesome. And the symbols. That's all it is. Okay? Any questions so far? Variables, algebraic expressions, numerical expressions. You're going to spend most of the time working with the variables and algebraic expressions for today. We are going to just say that anytime for this next set of problems, anytime we see an x, the value that that x represents is a 7. And when they ask us to evaluate, what does evaluate mean? Does that mean like stare at it really hard and look at it and evaluate it? What do they want you to do? Let me just put this up here, and this may help you. So the first one says 3x plus 15. If they want us to evaluate that, and I know that x is equal to 7, what do they want? Raven. Yeah, they want us to solve it. They want us to put the answer in. Okay? Now with these, I would highly recommend that you write down your new problem. See, here we have an algebraic expression. What we'd like to have to make this easier is a numerical, make this a numerical expression. So the 3 will stay the same. What operation is it when my variable is right next to the number? Cheyenne. All right, so now that x is a 7 plus the 15. Now I'm ready to solve because I have everything I need. So what's going to come first, the 3 times 7 or the plus 15? According to your order of operations. Sydney. 3 times 7 is the 21. 21 plus the 15, 36. Okay, just evaluated the first one. Okay, try this one. Again, we are going to say that x is equal to 7. So if we see an x, try this one. 5x divided by 7. Evaluates. Plug it in. Again, there's my 7, jam right up next to my variable there. So what's going to happen first, the times or the division? So 5 times 7 is 35. Divided by 7 is going to give us 5. Okay? And there's one more. They give us 56 minus 4x. 56 minus 4x. Again, anytime I see x, I'm going to assume that it's 7. So take the extra step, plug it in. Am I going to multiply before I subtract, or am I going to subtract before I multiply? What does order of operations say? Calvion. So 56, take away 28. It's 28. Very good. So a little bit of everything. They bring the variables back, they bring the expressions in, and they're also going to require that you pay attention to the order of operations as well. Let's see, on page 71, right now in class, I want you to do numbers 9 through 16 on page 71. Oh, and x equals what now? Is it going to be 7? X equals 8, so use 8. When you're done, plug in the 8 plus 12 equals 20. Good. The 8, 80 divided by 8 is 10. Good. 11, plug in the 8. 16 minus 3 is 13. Good. Plug in the 8. 8 minus 3 is 5 times the 2 is 10. Good. 13, plug in the 8. So 10 plus, that's now 16 is 26. Plug in the 8, 96. Good. Plug in the 8. 8 minus 7 is 1. 42 times 1 is 42. And then 2 times the 8 is 16 divided by 4 is 4. Perfect. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Take out your worksheet, 2-2. All right, starting with number 4, evaluate each expression. They're all different. They don't have, it's not set up like the examples we did where it was x equals 7 or x equals 8 the entire time. They're all individual, so you just have to pay attention to every single one that's there, which isn't a big deal. Pay attention. That's a good thing. You need the practice. 4, 56 divided by b, and b is equal to 7. So substitute the 7, and you get 56 divided by 7 is, Brandon, 8. Okay, so that's how those are. 19 through 22. Here's 19. They set it up in a table for you. They give you an x column. They give you an x plus 7. 2, 5, 8, 11. And they got a 9, 12. And then they give you a 21. So basically, the x values are what they give you. You plug it into the problem. So plug it in. The 2 plus 7 was 9. The 5 for x plus 7 was 12. 8 plus 7 is 15. I fill in that blank. If x is 11, 11 plus 7. Now they give it to us backwards here. They say, okay, well, x plus 7 equals 21. X then had to be what? 14. How do you check it? Plug it back in. 14 plus 7 was a 21. Okay? So fill in the table there. Okay? Fill in the table. And then 23, cellular phone company charges $49.99 monthly fee for 600 free minutes. Well, they're not free if you're paying $49.99. Each additional minute costs 35 cents. This month you use 750 minutes. How much do you owe? You should be able to handle that one too. Okay? So 4 through 23 for tomorrow. We got about 10 minutes.